Hi there everybody and welcome to Crixus Gaming and our third episode of the Rags to Riches series. In this episode it's all about making money and we're going to start it by doing fertilizing contracts. As you can see, we are back out the field that we did on the last episode, and it's ready for its second layer of fertilizer. So we're going to do that one, and then there is two smaller ones that we can do as well. So after this, we'll see if there's more available. Otherwise, we're gonna go back to the wood and cut down some trees and sell them as well. In this episode, we're not gonna buy anything. We're just gonna try and make as much money as possible. But I think we need a little bit more fertilizer this time, so I might buy, say, 2 or 3 pallets. I think 3 pallets will work. For a starter, we can always come back and get more if we need. Okay, so let's get everything hooked up and filled up, and then we can start our contracts. Alright, so here we are at the field, so now we can get started with the contract and get it done. See you guys shortly.
Kinda heavy on my shoulders, tracking down some moments back in time. I could swore that I was in it, down to every minute. Don't know what I was sipping, but I felt like I was doing fine. Oh my. Turns out that I just got a little bit south, just a little bit north of the Georgia line.
Okay, so we are out of fertilizer. I just want to see where we are. I think it might just be easier to unhook the fertilizer spreader and go and get the fertilizer.
Little too much southern comfort, hanging with my friends, all playing games. We all started at a full house, ended up just me and good old James. I could swore that I was winning, kinda had a feeling. Last thing I remember, I was drinking till the moon shined. Oh my. Turns out that I just got a little bit south, just a little bit north of the Georgia line. May not know just where I'm at, no idea when I'll get back. There's so much you just can't explain. No, I'm not one to lose control, but I don't really care at all how it ends or where it begins. And I'll do it again.
So after this row, we are going back to the store to go fill up and get another pallet of fertilizer. And there we are. The other thing that I remember, I did a test and I found that the normal planks will get us more money than the planks long and the wood beams. Yeah, it takes like a year almost like to empty out of 14,000 liters in the small wood production. So yeah, we're gonna do the planks, normal planks. Yeah.
May not know just where I'm at. No idea when I'll get back. There's so much you just can't explain. No, I'm not one to lose control, but I don't really care at all how it ends or where it begins. And I'll do it again.
And there we are. We are done with this contract. It went a lot smoother than it did the previous time. So yeah, let's go and go fill up and go to our next contract. And let's have a look and see where the other two contracts are. We are done with the big one, and we will collect the money when we are done with all the contracts. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll do the 50 field 51 first, and then the other one field 16 last. And here we are at our third and final field, and yeah, let's get this fertilizer contracts done and over with. And we are done with the contracts. So let's see how much money we have made. Yeah, 4,800 plus 14,900 and 3,500, which gives us almost, I think it's $23,000. Well, that's good for free contracts. And yeah, it doesn't seem like there is any fertilizing contracts left now. We might come back later on and see if there is any more contracts available. But for now, we can go back to our farmland and yeah, continue on with cutting down some trees and selling some wood and just getting our money up as far as we possibly can and see how much money we can make in this episode. Yes, and here we are. Um, let's get this fertilizer spreader unhooked, and yeah, we can off hook the pellet of fertilizer with the forks, and then uh, connect our log forks and our weight, and then we can start cutting down some wood. Yeah, I hope this wood will bring us in a bunch of money. Um, yeah, as we cut down one tree, there's one less tree that we can cut down. So yeah, I hope those trees that's left will bring us enough money in. Hopefully, it's enough to buy us a new field. Um, yeah, that's worth farming. Um, like I said at the beginning of the series, there's a field that also has a forestry area that we can maybe buy and then do more wood. But we'll see when we get there. I think we need $108,000 for that field, and yeah, but yeah, we can always maybe do grass on this field here or not. It depends. I'm still wondering because we need to remove the stumps, and I have had a look at the stump remover, and it costs like $27,000 for one. And I mean, it's $27,000 that we can use somewhere else. So yeah, I'm not sure if we will sell this land after we've done cutting down all the trees, or we might just might put up some goats here, and yeah, let them eat away on this grass that is here, and then we don't need to worry about removing the stumps, and we can use that $27,000 somewhere else where to buy a field, or yeah. But yeah, we'll see when we get there. Now we can only focus on cutting these trees and selling them and making more money.
Just you wait to listen for the storm. Hear the difference in the wind. When dark clouds form and start to turn, I'll run again. Far away when the hurricane comes in. Well, I'm the only island in the way, but I was born to fight the wind and rain. Sometimes a man will keep himself in shame, mask a painful past he overcame. Oh yes, oh, oh yes. Well, you've been steady, building steam like a thunderhead, armed and ready with the lies you overheard. Well, strike me down.
Okay, so I've tried everything. Yeah, I need to reset the tractor and everything here, and then we can continue with loading the logs. Okay, so that was the last one. Now we can go and just get everything hooked back up again and continue on loading the logs. And I just noticed that the tractor is reversing so much better, so much quicker. Yeah, that's probably another glitch in this game. It was working fine when we started, but then it became really slowly when I tried to reverse or back up. And yeah, it seems like that reset just helped it. So yeah, that's so awesome. Yeah, so let's get back to our farmland and continue on with our trees.
Like a lightning in the dark, deliver me the fate I must deserve. Oh, don't you? I just wait and listen for the storm. You can hear the difference in the wind. When the dark clouds form and start to turn, I'll run again. Far away when the hurricane comes in. When the dark clouds form and start to turn, I'll run again. Far away when the hurricane, oh, that old hurricane comes.
Well, I was born just west of the river, Mississippi mud running in my veins. And on the road is where I found freedom, and hotel rooms is where I found peace. I spent my whole life running from Iowa. It's gonna be a long way home. And it's gonna take It's gonna take my heart and soul, my heart and soul. We started off before I started school. Mom and Dad said we're headed south, we're gonna move. Well, I hung on for a year or two after, but I forgot that house and trail ridge road. I spent my whole life running from Iowa. It's gonna be a long way home. And it's gonna take my heart and soul, my heart and soul. I only see you now in memories, or in the night on a long drive through. Someday I'll put off the road somewhere near East Des Moines, and I'll find that little church where my family filled the pews. I spend my whole life running from Iowa.
Okay, so let's have a look and see where we can go and sell the wood. Yeah. And here we are. And looks like the sawmill. Yeah, that's a big number. 1020. Yeah. We will definitely go there, and yeah, that's gonna help us a lot. That's the biggest number we have had in the series, so for the wood price. So yeah, that's so awesome. So let's go.
I've tried over and over to be happy again, but I can't seem to get over thinking this will never end. Too many beautiful nights I spend my time alone. Can't seem to have an appetite for getting up out the door. But I'll get my shit together one of these days, and I'll start to feel better. Maybe I can change, and I'll realize it's not so bad once I get out of my head. I'll get my shit together one of these days. I've tried every morning to wake up an optimist, but all I can do today is just try to exist. Too many years gone to waste on what was never me.
And here we are at the sawmill. So we need to off-hook the tractor so that we can connect our log forks again after we have sawed the wood. Yeah, I can't wait to see how much we get for this wood, because it's a heavy load. So yeah, almost $20,000 for that load. Yeah, that's a big difference from $12,000 to $19,000, almost $20,000 I must sell. So that's if we can get every load that much. Yeah, it's gonna help us a lot. Yeah, and I believe this log forks probably got stuck there when I tightened the strap. Yeah, so as you can see, it's still connected. But yeah, let's have a look. Yep, and it was the second one. Yeah, so it's loose and we can be off to our farmland again and go and load another trailer of wood and sell it.
Waiting for things to change, never knowing what I need. But I'll get my shit together one change. And I realize it's not so bad. Once I get out of my head, I'll get my shit together one of these days. And I'll find a way to be okay when the world falls down on me. I'm gonna leave this place for another state where I can finally be free. I gotta believe that I'll get my shit together one of these days, and I'll start to feel better. And I realize it's not so bad. Once I get out of my head, I'll get my shit together one of these days. Yeah, yeah, one of these days I'm gonna get my shit together.
My man's been working so hard lately, wants to give me so much more than I could ever dream. But just to hold him close is such a luxury. I have his heart and that's enough for me. His words, they're honest, his hands steady. Never had someone who loved me oh so tenderly. Now when I think of him, I see my family. I have his heart and that's enough for me. I have his heart and that's enough for me. It's enough to see him early in the morning. It's enough to please him when the day is done. Yeah, long as I got him, well, I don't need a thing. I have his heart and that's enough for me. I have his heart and that's enough for me. My love is simple, my love is sweet. Wanna put a piece of him in every song I sing. 'Cause when I sing to him, I always feel so free. I have his heart and that's enough for me. I have his heart and that's enough for me. It's enough to see him early in the morning. It's enough to please him when the day is done. Yeah, long as I got him, well, I don't need a thing. I have his heart and that's enough for me. I have his heart and that's enough for me. It's enough to see him early in the morning. It's enough to please him when the day is done. Yeah, long as I got him, well, I don't need a thing. I have his heart and that's enough for me. I have his heart and that's enough for me. I have his heart and that's enough for me.
Every time you show up smiling, you got me. Never knew how you played along.
when the time comes and you're beside me. It's all I dream about, building a home, staring up at the moon, knowing that you'll be here soon. Thank God I have you as mine. Can feel that tingle down my spine. You kick off your shoes, but you're not in a hurry. Sing as you walk and jumping up in the air. You hold me tight and say that you love me. Every thought that I have just got blown away.
So I'm not even gonna try and fit this piece on top of that pile, so I'm just gonna drive with it in the log forks, and yes, we can probably go to the sawmill again. Yep, at the sawmill still. The prices change so quickly, but at least it's still the same, so we're gonna go to the sawmill.
Knowing that you'll be here soon. Thank God I have you as mine. Can feel that tingle down my spine.
So as you can see, this log doesn't want to stay in the log forks, it just want to fall out. So I'm just gonna reposition it, and hopefully it will hold till we get to the sawmill.
Future looks great and I'm holding on tight. Breakfast served every morning, every night. Staring up at the moon, knowing that you'll be here soon. Thank God I have you as mine. Can feel that tingle down my spine. Staring up at the moon, knowing that you'll be here soon. Thank God I have you as mine.
Okay, so that wasn't perfect, but we got here, so that's what counts the most. And yeah, let's see how much we get. I think it's going to be less than the previous load, because the previous load was heavily loaded, but I might be wrong. Let's have a look. Yeah, 18,500, so yeah, $700. That's not that bad. Yeah, that's a really good load. 2 loads, so 63,000. That's so awesome. Okay, so 63,000, and we need to remember that we need to pay off a loan. So yeah, we will try and pay back 10,000 every episode. So yeah.
Feel that tingle down my, can feel that tingle down my spine.
Well, it seems like something is wrong with the trailer. It seems like it thinks there's still a bunch of wood on it, so I'm just gonna try and see if this helps. Nope, no, it's still the same. yeah, the tractor doesn't want to get away. As you can see, as I turn, yeah, it feels like this is heavily loaded. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna off-hook this trailer and then reset it, and hopefully it works for the trailer as well as it did for the tractor. So yeah, let's have a look and see, and then we can go and pick it up at the store.
These hands of mine have got some stories to tell. Seen parts of heaven and a whole lot of hell. Headed west to stake a claim in the ground. I got as far as Cripple Creek that night. I met a girl with golden hair and green eyes. Fell in love on the outskirts of town.
Okay, so while we are here, we can go and fill up our tractor at the gas station, and yeah, then we will be fine for a few more hours and the rest of the month.
Hung my hat, figured I'd stick around.
And a moment of truth. Okay, and it is back as good as new. So yeah, I think if you have an issue with any vehicle in this game or anything in this game, then you just need to reset it and it will be as good as new.
The part of me that longs to hold her at night would bury any man that don't treat her right. I'm gonna love and live and kill and fight. Oh, my whole heart till death do us part. There was a man who ran that.
Alright, so let's get this tractor parked and we can have a look at the contracts and see if there's any more fertilizing contracts. Yeah, it's $17,000 for cultivating contract and $7,700 one. So cultivating can also bring a lot of money in, but I don't want to do it if there's only like cultivator that can do like 3 or 4 meters. Yeah, that's gonna take forever. So let's have a look here and see if how much the cultivators are. Yeah, well, these all look quite cheap enough to buy. This one looks like a winner, $25,000, and it has a 6-meter working width. But you require 220 horsepower, which will be the problem because we only have 95 horsepower in our tractor. So yeah, that's where the problem is with cultivating, is that we need a bigger tractor, and yeah, we don't have the money to buy one. I'm not going to spend the big amount of money to buy a bigger tractor. I'd rather buy a bigger field. So yeah, we can, yeah, maybe if we have if there's a tractor available here at the used vehicles, then we can look at it. But yeah, we can just continue on with our fertilizing contracts. There is free, so yeah, let's get them started, and that will probably get us to maybe 5 o'clock hopefully. Yeah, so that will be a full month's work. Boom, and that's what we need.
Downtown. He thought he owned her and that they'd settle down. Took her back with a cold 44. I loaded up and rode out into the night. Took out his men and by the dawn's early light left a blood trail my breath and I kick down the door. The same part of me that holds her at night would bury any man that don't treat her right. I'm gonna love and live and kill and fight with my whole heart till death do us part. Down on his knees, he was begging for his life. She looked up at me without a tear in her eye. So I put that gun in her hand. Sometimes it takes a woman to end a man. The same part of me that holds her at night would bury any man that don't treat her right. I'm gonna love and live and kill and fight my whole heart till death do us part. The lightning shows my weakness, the thunder knows my secrets. The storm is like a brother, it knows me like no other. So let it rumble, let it roll, 'cause it's all I know. You can keep your calm and easy, but that peaceful life ain't for me. The harshest gales call out from the tree, like it can sense the reckless in me. And when the clouds roll in, it's like I'm home again. Don't need your safe and sound. Let the rain come down. Let the rain come down. Let the rain come down. I see the waters rising with waves as strong as iron. My soul was born for running. The darkness is my compass, and I will follow where it goes, 'cause it's all I know. You can keep your sunshine story, but that peaceful life ain't for me. The harshest gales call out from the trees, like it can sense the reckless in me. And when the clouds roll in, it's like I'm home again. Don't need your safe and sound. Let the rain...
And that is that. It's 6 o'clock, and that's a good time to finish working. And let's see how much we made. $4,700 plus $4,800 plus $7,900, which gives us between $17,000 and $18,000 and a grand total of $74,800. It's really good. So let's go and pay off our debt, or not off, but some of it. Like we said, we're going to pay off $10,000 each episode. So let's do that. And that brings our total down to $80,000 that we owe on that loan. So yeah, thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed this episode, please drop a like. And then I will see you on the next episode.